kicking in with Let Us Live magazine.
Welcome to the LUL Magazine, IGTV, Instagram, where we are actually in a position right now to talk to an amazing black media trailblazer right now by the name of Rodney Wash. What's going on, Rodney?
I'm good. I'm thankful to be here, man. Trailblazer. Oh, wow. I like it. I like all that accolades.
Right.
Oh, but honestly, I really feel like I have done a lot in a short 2 years, going on 3 since I started. But thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem, man. I feel like it's important to actually be able to give people roses while they are here, whether it be, telling them exactly who they are, telling them how much they are proud of them, and just showing support, and then also giving them titles that I think that they can live up to.
Thank you.
Trailblazer in a sense of just doing so many things, a man of many hats, and being able to create opportunities for other people as well as you continue on your journey. So, yeah, that was it. Right. I know. So, I just want to kind of give everybody an opportunity to get to know you. I know this is the very first time that you've been on the LUL Magazine platform.
Yes, I've been waiting. I'm finally here.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's for a good cause, so that's good.
Yes.
So just tell the people a little bit about who Rodney Wash is and how did Rodney Wash find his way in the media world.
Okay, well, I'll make this like, I'm gonna sum it up for you guys. I was born in January 3rd, 1991 to a great man and woman named Diana Rodney Wash. I'm fifth out of 6 children.
Wow.
I grew up in controlled chaos, I would call it. My house was very lively, loud, fun, and loving, but I learned a lot of things from watching myself and my parents grow from relationships, things like that. With that being said, growing up, I always playing talk show hosts.
Okay.
Like anything that with media, I was fascinated with Barbara Walters. I was fascinated with Oprah. I was fascinated with Ricky Lake. Oh my God, Robin Roberts. She was from Pass Christian, which was like 3 cities from me, and she was on like a major platform. So like, I used to get me and my cousin used to get out and play let's play talk show hosts. And then someone play Jerry Springer, I'd be Jerry Springer. Anytime a camera was really in my face the way, and I was just like, hey.
Ready, you turned on.
Ready, I was ready. And you get older, your parents was like, well, I won't say my dad, he was like, son, ain't gonna make you no money. You really good at math and chemistry, so go be a pharmacist. So here I am going to school. I attended USM, shout out to USM, SMTT to the top. And I went in for biochem.
Okay.
Then I had a tragic accident in 2012. This had a scar on my face. I almost died.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't the driver, but that's a whole other situation.
Gotcha.
But it was a life-changing event. And with that being said, I feel like I had a second chance in life. And I was like, I want to live my life for me. I want to not worry about if somebody see me holding hands with a dude. I don't want to worry about somebody see me just being me. Instead of trying to be this picture perfect kid of what my dad wanted me to be. And so that being said, I was like, I need to get extra strategy. So what I did, I signed up with Walgreens, working as a pharmacy tech. And I was like, I'm working for a year, I'm gonna move to Atlanta, I can transfer.
Right. So that sounds like you already set up your journey.
I was setting up, yes.
Okay.
And so once I did that, worked my good year, I was a great employee. They transferred me with no problem. Worked at Piedmont Hospital. Okay. And then from there, I just started building my connections, just meeting people, and just setting myself up. So I got here in 2014. So I want people to let you know, just tell you this now. Okay. It's a process.
Right.
I didn't really get into media until 2018. Okay. So that was about 4 years.
Yeah, about
4 years I was just building my connections and stuff, and I started a show called Lipstick and Cognac. Shout out to them. It would always be my
Cognac, yes.
It would always be my start off. Wherever I go, I will always give props to Lipstick and Cognac. And from there we got on to Cluster Media Radio. Shout out to them.
Shout out to you, Daryl.
Everybody, I give flowers. You gave me a platform. Thank you. From there, I went on to Rolling Out Magazine. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Rolling Out.
And then from there, I went on to a local Georgia network, TV network, which is AIB TV. And I did other little, panels here and there. With that being said, I had my hands in everything. I had a podcast. I do everything.
Yeah.
So,
multiple streams of different opportunities.
Yes.
Right.
Because
we talk about multiple streams of income, but we never talk about different avenues that we can take to make sure that those multiple streams of income are sufficient for what it is that we're trying to do, right? And based on what you've spoken about so far, and I'm sure that the audience can also attest to this, is that it sounded like it was destined for you to be able to set yourself up and then get yourself in a position, because like you said, you had to have a plan first. And a lot of people really don't understand, and it's not, it's no funny business to people that don't have a plan and they just jump into it, but it's also about making sure that when you set yourself up, that you know what direction you're going in. Right?
I have to you need a plan.
Yeah.
We do have overnight success people who might post a funny video and then they get like 1 million plus views and they get on like that. But that's like 0.01% of that happen.
Yep.
So like it's okay to be funny and whatever, but like have a plan, because when you have a plan and when it's alignment with God.
Exactly.
Put that out there.
And
when you
right
align
time.
with God in the right time, it will go, because stuff don't happen overnight.
Right.
We always want this overnight success. I was still working until 2019. You know what I'm saying? But I was blessed because I kept getting money.
Yeah.
There was
trickling on
this compete with my income. And once it surpassed my income, I was like, well, this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So I'm gonna put my extra to my job. So this is my last day.
So you just dropped the bomb on them like that?
I did. I put in my 2 weeks notice. I always believe in leaving off right. You never know what can happen.
And you may need to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no shame in going back sometimes. That's just sometimes you have to do that. So.
Yeah, that's true, because that's a funny story. You know how we pray for stuff?
Right.
We pray, like, God, give me a sign. Should I be doing this? And I kept praying. Yeah. And God kept answering. One thing I can say, when I pray for God, give it to me. It might not, I'm just blessed. I'm faithful. Clark sisters. Right. But I kept getting the opportunity where I was making money. Okay. And I was like, dang, now is it coming to the point where do I miss work? Right. And which I don't care about. I don't care about opening these business accounts and help people with their IRAs and all that bull. Like, that's your money. I'm missing my good, little $1,000 check here and there just because I'm trying to make this company money. Who return, if I was to die tomorrow, will replace me.
Will replace you.
Or if I get late, they'll replace me. Or if I had 1,000 good reviews from clients and this one client say something bad, you will fire me or write me up. I got tired of that. So I was like, you know what, God, I'm gonna go out on faith. However come, I did have savings. I believe in my savings account.
That cushion, that's cushion. And cushion doesn't always necessarily mean your financial savings. It can also be somebody that's in your corner.
I have a lot of people in the corner. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I wanted to make sure that I emphasize on that too, because sometimes people realize that don't understand that help is all. I mean, it's okay to get help. You know what I'm saying? Especially everybody go through so many different things, and it's just like, how do you bounce back from that, right? So now you made a decision to say, you know what, I'm putting myself in this position, and I have so many opportunities to be able to achieve. However, my job could be a hindrance.
It was a hindrance. It was.
So you put your 2 weeks notice in, and you was like, look, I'm out of here. This is my exit, right? In that transition, how long was it before you actually started to do the things that were actually coming to you while you were in your job? So how fast did that start to turn around for you?
Well, honestly, this is what happened. I had like 4 opportunities where I was like, do I take this opportunity or do I hold on, what's that?
Yeah, that's little man back there.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is that outside?
Yeah, that's little man.
Okay. So do I take this opportunity, which is like, at the time, I was gonna get like a good $7,000. Okay. And I was transparency at the bank. I was making like.
He's shouting you out right now.
Yeah, thank you. It's fine. And I was at the bank. I was making like $23.50 an hour. Okay. And which was decent.
It was decent.
For Atlanta, but I was like, you know what? I want to go after this. So who I am, like, in this, like, okay, guys, I'm gonna quit. So I put in my 2 weeks.
Okay.
Everybody knew I was in media anyway.
Okay.
It was like happy. You know, had some people like her.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Some haters on the.
I call them fans.
Gotcha.
I just
They
call them fans.
they can just be hidden fans. That's it.
They are hidden fans.
That's it.
And you know, I did that, and it didn't hit me that I was not working till I didn't get that automatic deposit into my checking account. I was like, you know what? That's okay, cause we gonna make it work.
Exactly.
And I want to say about a week after that, shout out. Let me tell you something. Shout out to people who support you.
Right.
It's always so important to have a good network system.
Right.
People who are in higher places and people who can help you make money.
Yes.
If I did not have Erica Thomas, Rashad Ritchie, Dallas, Christopher Thompson, I'm sorry, in my corner, it would be no Rodney.
Gotcha.
And I just have to keep it real, like, oh my God, Representative Erica Thomas didn't know me from a can of paint thrown out, but she was just overly joyed to see me succeed. People who didn't have to help me. Honestly, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I was a nobody. I'm just a new kid. These people had years of experience, years of just doing stuff, and they were just like getting me on. Like Rashad Ritchie got me a radio interview with V103.
Yeah.
You know,
that's big.
You know what I'm saying?
Locally here, just in Atlanta, everybody's trying to get into V103, right? So,
and I was on the Joyce Patel show. Thank you to Sean. And just like from him doing that, so with him doing that, other people was wanting to work with me and get me done. I host a fashion show. Shout out to Igor Zarati. Like I just because of those 4 people, honestly supporting me, it like branched off to other people wanting to do business with me. They're like, oh, who they working with him? Okay, well, who this boy is? So I always believe in this. I always give back to people. If I believe in your brand, I believe what you got going on, I don't mind giving out information because what's for me is for me. Yeah. I don't worry about if you're going to surpass me. That's why I feel like God bless me with what you do because like I'm a giving person in general. Yeah. So in spirit, like I don't care. Like if I go for the same partner and I told you about it, you get it, I'm happy for you. But guess what? Something around the corner gonna come for me.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
and at the right time, like you said, so even working with all of these different arms, and because it's like a body, right? With so many different parts, and being able to just be in that presence. Sometimes you just have to be. Sometimes you have to be the quiet one in the room full of a lot of other people. And then sometimes you also have to be in a position to where you're willing to speak up and talk about who you are and sell yourself, right?
You have to.
You have to.
Shame on you. Look at the camera. Shame on you guys. You get invited to an event. Not these fake events. I ain't gonna call them.
Right.
But these real events where they are moving and shakers and you don't know how to introduce yourself.
Right.
Shame on you if you go to an event and you don't even like network. What are you there for? To look cute, to shop the little Gucci shoes? Like, no. No, let me tell you something, Dwayne. When I went to the events, when, like James Brown said, open the door, and I get it in myself.
Exactly.
Like, so when Eric was like, Rodney, I'm going here, I'm inviting you here, or they was like, Rodney, you're gonna come here. Guess what I did? Came out and showed out. You knew who I was when I left. Yeah. So like, and that's another thing. Like, that's where people, like I said, setting me up. I don't need a handout. Exactly. I don't need you to whatever because I believe in myself. Yeah. Just open the door and I'm busted in. Like I'm going to dive in, Trey Songz. Like I'm going to get my name out there, and I feel like that's what really like helped me become more successful in this industry as well. Because like I don't understand the word no. When I went to this network that I did my show over called Rodney Wash. Hey, yes, thank God, I got so much.
I know that's right.
Like they told me no 5 times, but you know what? I needed that.
Of course.
Cause that made me. Cause I thought I was the guy. Like
you had to be
humble. I was just everything I touched. It was like, wow, you got it. So when they told me no, I was like, no, I'm Rodney. You know, in my head, like I had to get humble.
You have to be broke back down to the basics, man, and then you have to
do.
And sometimes you have to reinvent yourself. At
you
times,
do.
Man. Sometimes you get so comfortable and okay, well, this is the comfortability that I'm at, and nobody can change it. But you have to be able to elevate.
You do. You have to
transform,
evolve,
and be involved, right? There's so many things. So to talk about events, right? how did you start learning about these events? How did you, I mean, apart from the people that were telling you or that were bringing you along, how else were you getting yourself connected to a lot of other events?
Oh, I DM'd and emailed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like I said, the worst thing anyone can say is no.
Yes, no. Yep.
So if you're gonna tell me, okay, it's another event out here.
Right.
Atlanta has 1,000 events.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, Atlanta is the place for black
Yes.
people. So I got a yes.
Mm-hmm.
Got an event.
Mm-hmm.
Network. And even with my show that I was on with Listen Cognac, we almost got on our platform. Almost got picked up by Inspire TV.
Okay.
You know, so with that being said, like, all people can say is no.
Yes.
You get what I mean? Like, put it out there. If you believe, let me tell you something. If you believe in yourself and your product, what you want to sell,
Yes.
and you know it's received well, and your content is good, they don't care about the views.
They don't care about the views. You know why? Because it's about, sometimes, you know what, you can be as talented as you want to be. You can have 1,000. You can have 1,000 likes or 1,000 views and still be broke.
Yeah.
You know, or be a celebrity in these pictures, because what's happening is everybody wants to be in the spotlight. Everybody wants to be seen, right? But it's about a person and the abilities to be able to complete whatever the task that it is, and it's about personality. Like, you may not know what my brand is, but my energy and my drive and my dedication to what it is that I'm pushing for, it's gonna fall all on you until you're like, okay, well, what is this man talking about?
Exactly.
Let me find out what is so good about this product or this service that he is trying to tell me about. And if you are consistent and adamant about what it is that you're trying to do, other people will follow, and you will attract a tribe that is meant specifically for what it is that you're selling or what you're putting
You know
out.
what? I feel like a lot of us do, because I was good tips as well. We're trying to sell to our inner circle. And you don't do it.
Yeah.
You don't worry about your mom and I have 29 first cousins, and they
nobody.
Yeah, I love them though, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I have good friends.
Yeah.
If Beyonce was to post a lip gloss line, they buy it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's okay, because I'm not selling to them. And once you realize you're not selling to them, you're selling to this. Your friends, your inner circle is probably 0.01111.0%. And you're worried, you worry about that 0.1% when it's 99% of them out there.
Exactly.
So I would say this: focus on your brand, and if people like it, and if they F with it, they're gonna want to work with you.
Because building a brand means that you need to understand who your audience is.
Your niche.
And I think, and the good thing about the niching and everything is that when you're pushing your brand on the social media, or you're out in front of people or whatever, the key words and the things based on what your brand is about will again attract the people that you're with. Or if you're on social media, some people, even strangers, because like you said, it's not always the inner circle. It's always other people that you have no idea who it is, and those are the people that'll comment, that'll like, that'll share, that'll give you props and push you and motivate you. And that's the type of thing that I like. And I think because strangers do that for brands and things that they don't know of until they finally get to where they need to be, I feel like those people are the people that we need to make sure that we continue to respond to and talk to and interact to and engage with.
Let me tell you something.
You lose that.
Dwayne, I have a good 30 people who DM me every day. And these 30 people, they see somebody they think I look good in, they'll send it to me. Right, I saw this, I think this big an opportunity. You know, like, so like when people, you know, like I have over 12,000 followers, but I have a good faithful 30.
Right.
That whatever's going on, they gonna let me know. They gonna say, oh, they'll add me in. Oh, yeah, I need to get Rodney to do this. Like, and I got some gigs from them doing it. You get what I'm saying? So like I tell people, like, trust the process. Don't overthink it. Don't reinvent the wheel. Yes. But be you.
Yes.
You have to. You don't try to be this next character or this next person. Be you, because people like you.
Yeah, and be patient.
Oh,
a lot of people try to get fast. Being noticed fast, and sometimes you have the momentum and then you burn yourself out because you got so excited about the one opportunity that you got that you stopped. And you got to realize, okay, enjoy that moment and keep going, keep creating, keep building, keep transforming into the next level of who you are going to be, because people are going to keep looking to see what else you got.
And let me tell y'all,
you have to be consistent.
Just because people take pictures with celebrities don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. You know, I don't have celebrities like that on my page. Because if I can't call you, ask you for a favor, why I'm giving you my page?
Exactly.
I know a couple of well-known people around, but they're not going to be on my page because if I can't call you.
Yeah.
and like, hey sis, or hey bro, can you do this?
Right.
Then I don't need you. Okay, good. I saw you cute. Like I admire your work.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But people get so caught up trying to look apart.
Yeah.
Like I tell people, who is this? Is this you or is this Love and Hip Hop?
Right.
Like what are you doing? Like so like I try to tell people like it's good that you know people. It's good to say, whatever. Exactly. But you can't. Ain't no way I'm gonna be friends with certain people in Atlanta and they ain't trying to get me on.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. But you see, but that's what the media and industry is about. Is that once they thought they tried, they holding on tight. Get Simone, blame it on Quay. So
boy, they get one little scene in the Bravo.
Look.
5 seconds, ain't seen nowhere else. Like I tell people, it's good it's okay to pause for that moment that you have, but don't ever stop. Don't stop at that Bravo. We saw it for 15 seconds. What else are you doing after that?
Exactly.
Keep moving. Exactly. So that's why I feel like I work hard. It's no brand. Walmart change their logo and their brand every so often because you have to learn how to evolve. So when you are trying to be stuck or attached to Bravo or Atlanta Housewives or what's the other stuff they have in Atlanta? The hip hop stuff. Yeah. Like that's all I'm gonna see you as. Yeah. You're not trying to do anything else. You're trying to ride a coattail. Yeah. You have to invent your own coattail.
Yeah. You have.
You are a celebrity too.
Exactly. And you start there. That's just the beginning stage. And if you don't have anything, if you're not naturally talented or have an aspiration to do something else, then of course it's gonna flop. You feel me? So now we talk about all of this media and everybody and what's been going on, man, because like I said, Atlanta's big, it's Black Hollywood in the
Oh, it is Black Hollywood. I love it.
They would call it. So, the process. Media world through my eyes. Can y'all see that?
That's my new baby!
Can y'all see that? And this is really what we're here for. I mean, we definitely wanted to kind of dive into a few things, kind of pick your brain and kind of figure out exactly, what you've been up to, what you have going on. But this right here is the main objective here, is to talk about Media Through My Eyes, which is written by Arthur Rodney Wash, which you mentioned that this was dedicated to your grandfather, right?
Yes.
Sammy Wash, right?
Yes.
Is it great or late?
No, he's my grandfather. He's my grandfather.
Okay, gotcha. So the process. Tell us about the process and what kind of inspired you to want to become an artist now.
Let me say this. I hate writing. When I was in college, I got done with English 101, English 102, World Literature, and English 333 within the first 2 years. Because I hate writing. I don't understand why I gotta write 18,000 pages for this one topic that you're gonna throw it away. Yeah. It's like I worked I spent 20 hours to write this shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. And you're gonna throw it away. So that being said, I had a lot of people who was always in my DM. Which is fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, Rodney, how do you do this? Or how do you do that? And I answered. I was like, what, goddamn, how do you turn this into some money? Yeah. I'm giving out knowledge, and hell, I don't mind it. Mm-hmm. Look, I share. Right. You know who you are if I share. Right. But I'm like, turn this into a business. Yeah. So I was like, what can I do to put my knowledge? So I created a class. I have 25 people in my class. It's called Branding 101 with Rodney Wash on Facebook.
Yes,
and thanks for y'all. The class is $80 to enter, and we learn. And I don't apologize for my price. So that's a whole other thing.
Hey,
let's go back to the book. Let's go back to the book. But during COVID-19, I feel like it was a year of clarity. 2019 was the year. No, it's 2020. No, 2020. I'm behind. 2020 for me. But
2020.
Yes, was the year of clarity. As you can see, a lot of business was struggling and failing with blue checks. Yes. And then I'll notice a lot of other businesses who didn't have a blue check were surviving. Right. Even with a lot of actors, you thought they lived this fabulous life, but really they were not. Right. And I said, Lord, I want to write a book. Mm-hmm. And I pushed it off. Said that in January. And COVID-19 happened. I had all this time. Mm-hmm. Still didn't write the book. Okay. And I was like, Lord, I'm going to write this book. Mm-hmm. I didn't write this book until probably 2 weeks ago. From today.
Really? And
I finished it in 4 days.
So do you feel like, so in that 2 week span, did you have a plan laid out? Did you write out plans, or did you just literally just jump into it?
I literally just wrote the book. I met with a girl named Delete. Thank you, Delete. You know who you are.
Shout out to Delete.
Yes. She wrote me out the blue at 3 o'clock in the morning. Was like, oh my God, I just love your content. She wasn't even following me. She just started following me, and she was like, you need to write you a book. And in my head, I was already thinking about writing a book. And I feel like God sends people your way.
Exactly.
And I tell people, I feel like people can be angels.
Yeah.
Like God can speak to people,
yes.
get you on the track.
Yes.
Because she wrote me at 3 o'clock in the morning, like, who the hell this is? You know, I'm gay, I want her. You know. But after we was like going back and forth, she was just like speaking life. Like, just speaking life into my life. She was like, Rodney, you are gonna be great in life. Like, she said, like, I just want to be attached to you, and that made me sit back and like think, like, damn. And I was like, you know what? But I should be happy because I have put in the work. You know, sometimes we second guess ourselves and be like, am I really that good?
Beat ourselves up.
Yeah.
We don't understand that we have already reached the peak. Now we have the power within us. We just seem to be seated in so many other places. We have to start digging down.
You don't know who looked up to you.
Indeed.
And I was like, damn girl, your page going too. So, you know, but I met with her. She told me what I need to do to like edit my stuff, and I actually can use my words. I had to type anything down. So that was awesome. So when I did, I talked out my book, and I had to go in there and edit some stuff. And once that was done, I put it out there.
The amazing.
I did technology. Yes. I did pop like 3 days before I let people know, like, hey, I'm writing a book, and I was getting people excited. You know, you had to get a little snippet. They were like, oh my God, you writing a book? I'm like, yeah. They're like, is it about your life? I'm like, hell no. I'm like, I might have to do that though. I got some deal. You writing about your life? I can't wait to read it. I'm like, no, it's about branding.
People love that personal stuff, right? But at least you know that they are going to be there for when you do decide to.
Oh yeah, that book gonna be about $80. That ain't gonna be no cheap.
Do what you got to do, man. Because what people realize is that, you know, the quality, the pages, the amount of pages, the amount of words on there, the graphics on there, everything, the barcode. People don't understand. Barcodes can be expensive.
And the ISBN. Shit.
Look, it's different because even for a magazine, it's almost $300, and it has to change per issue, right? So, and that's a whole other story. But this book, y'all, this is mine. Y'all can have it. This is mine. But I'm gonna look forward to reading it. The reason that I did not want to purchase it before the conversation is because I wanted to have the opportunity to talk. I wanted to hear from you personally what the journey was, and then I want to be able to read and then hit you up and say, man, hey, job well done. This is not easy. This requires so much, especially thinking. You know what I mean? I know you're talking, and it was a lot easier to talk it onto the sheet of the pages, but to be able to have to think about what it is that you want to share. So give me a quick little insert as to what was one of your best parts in the book.
I would say not saying yes to every opportunity that comes your way. That's one of my chapters. Not saying yes to every opportunity that comes your way. Because this book is a trial error of Rodney Wash. I learned the hard way. I missed opportunities. I overstepped my boundaries sometimes. I hired people on my team who wasn't really about nothing. They do my research. It was like I said, I was just trying to get out there.
Yeah.
I was worried about my following. I was worried about how people looked at, perceived me, and I'm like, no, that don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. So that chapter, with not saying yes to opportunity, to me is so important because if it don't align with your brain, if it is not your brain, and the brand that you are trying to build, why are you doing it?
Exactly.
It all good but ain't good, man. I turned down a couple of projects that was paying good, you know, but if that's not how I want to be perceived in the public, why I'm doing it?
Exactly.
You have to learn how to stand your ground. And don't be selling yourself short, or don't cheat yourself short because you're trying to get this sale.
Exactly. Or even allow bigger titles or bigger entities to tell you what to do with your brand. Even though your brand is maybe not be there yet and it's such smaller, but just because they feel like they have the power, they do not get to dictate what it is that you put out, or they feel entitled because they've been on these big network shows and things like that. But that doesn't mean it, because you can still make a fool out of yourself on whatever platform you're on. And if I don't want to represent that, then I'm not going to represent that. That's going to be. I can't wait to.
And then the second favorite part to me, will be branding your brand. And I want to focus on that, because that is the most important to me. That is like the main focal point. Look at this, branding your brand. With you guys, let me look at y'all. Yes. When you guys are branding your brand, I don't want to see your mom, your dad, your first outfits, your first Friday's outfit, no drink in your hand. If you are a realtor, for example, why I'm looking at your mama, why I'm seeing your daddy, why I'm seeing you posting pictures and selfies. I'm looking at your page to be for a realtor. So I want to see realtors, so I want to see business deals, I want to see houses and things like that. If you're a media personality, you're supposed to be red carpet hosting, whatever, why you got everybody else on your page but you? Like, I feel like people don't understand that. Because you can lose a person like that. People have a short attention span. Yeah. So with that being said, you have a good 2 to 3 seconds for somebody to want to even scroll on your page.
Exactly.
So when they want to scroll on your page, make sure it's representing your brand.
Exactly.
People don't.
It's crazy because, like, for me, for LUL Magazine, Let Us Live Magazine is a publication that does advertising, marketing, entertainment, write stories, all these different things. But I also have the social media for Let Us Live Magazine, where we also go out, apart from the print aspect, to go and capture stories. So that's the media aspect of it. So we're literally merging. It's like it's like two tornadoes merging together because sometimes it can get off track because they're promoting the new issue, right? But then at the same time, there's certain ways that you have to work social media, that you can't post too many things, or it has to be a certain way. And it's a lot of work, like you said, and then coming down to creating a team specifically for who's going to be, like, it's hard to kind of give your baby away or allow somebody else to have access to your baby if they don't align with your brand.
I would say this, in my book, I might not have 100% knowledge of what this person do on my team, but I understand what they're doing.
Exactly.
From PR to branding manager to manager to whatever.
Yep.
I know basic, the minimums of what you need to be doing.
Yes.
Because there's no way I'm going to hire you moving forward and I know nothing about your position.
Exactly.
So how I'm going to check you if I don't know what you're doing?
Exactly. And also, and this is to y'all too, is that just because a person's resume looks like superb, you know,
ooh, I lost like $2,000 on that. That's in the book.
You know what I'm saying? Don't mean that they can deliver. You need to, you know, even as a small business, you need to be checking resumes. You need to be, even if you got to give them an assessment on Indeed, you can make them do an assessment if you're trying to go out and find exactly what it is that you need. Because if you shortcut yourself, if you shortchange yourself, that's exactly what you're going to get. And your brand is going to crumble because you didn't do the proper research.
Ooh, child. When I tell you I lost some money, I put just because, again, I was a new kid on the block. Keep reaching out. I'm like, okay, well, you got a picture with this person, that person, and I see you with this thing and this thing, but you just a person taking pictures.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, do your research, whoever you hire. And with that being said, I use hashtags. I use my top 10 hashtags in my field when it comes to my brand. Don't reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Work it.
Yes.
So when you post and use a hashtag so much, your content, when they click on it, you're going to pop up in like the first 3 rows. I actually got work from using hashtags. And also, make your brand a hashtag.
Yeah.
Why is your brand not a hashtag? And also, when I do interviews and things, I make sure that hashtag I am Rodney Wash is a part of the promotion.
Exactly. And don't get beside yourself and try to only go for the hashtags that have millions, because you will be drowned out.
Oh yeah, no.
You do not want to, just because it's got 2.1 million. You in competition with so many
other people.
So what's the likelihood of your content being seen when you posting it? So make sure that when you're using stuff, use things, of course, like you said, that's recognizable that you've been using, but also use the ones that are those posts that are building up, because people are going to those hashtags. They have a specific
you understand your marketing, understand who you're selling to.
Exactly.
And a lot of people do things, but you don't know what is your niche? Who is your client?
Right.
Like, who are you trying to sell to? So that being said, I don't want to get too much, but I say branding and saying no to every opportunity is the top. Is my first two. And I say number 3 would be your passion. Okay. Because that's the whole point, is turning your passion into money.
Yes.
So that's why that's the first chapter. The first chapter is what is your passion? And once you find out your passion, you guys, go and find 4 things in that field and your passions can turn into money and see what you like out the 4.
Exactly.
Then from there, build your brand. So I'm really giving you the 8 pillars of branding. And it's just, and let me tell you how good my brand is. I'm gonna brag on me a little bit.
Yes.
This is my first press run, okay? Thank you, UM Magazine.
You already know.
So this is my first press run. But before I do the press run, my book has sold over 1,000 copies. Okay? And that's just me using my own me. Okay? So with that being said, when people like your product, when you know who you are selling to, when you know what your niche want in your market, they will buy. You get what I'm saying? So I have a whole other press run to do. But with that being said, because my brand is so good, because I believe my brand is so strong, that's why I sold 1,000 copies without even.
You hadn't even really promoted it in a sense. And also, shout out to you for being on the top 100. You're number 72.
Yes. And now I was number 1 on new releases in the first 2 days. So I was like so happy. I was like, wow. And sometimes like people really like my book. Like people really F with me.
A lot of people don't realize that those type of platforms, because to be honest with you, even before I knew, I was like, okay, Amazon, okay, all these titles, or even with music or whatever it is, those platforms are just as credible. You feel what I'm saying? So like being paperback as well as Kindle, there's Amazon. Kindle.
Oh, it's on Kindle too. So yeah, I was number 1 on Kindle for new releases. I was number 72, and then now I'm at number 41 on the top 100 out of 1 million books. So with that being said, you guys, because I built my brand, and because I stay true to my brand, and I stay true to Rodney, I wasn't trying to be the next whoever in this industry. I was trying to be me. People respect it. People understand it. And so that's why when I put out stuff, and I put my name behind stuff, it sells. And if you want to learn how to build your brand from the ground up, you guys, and you are tired of working, how many of you guys sitting at your job right now, if you're watching this, trying to sneak to watch this, and your mind is elsewhere. Your mind is on your passion. But you sitting here worried about getting written up, trying to please these people and do all this stuff. No. If you ready and you know God spoke something to your heart, into your life, get out and turn your passion into a brand. And if that is you, I'm speaking to those type of people. This book is for you. It's only 35 pages. I don't believe in writing 200 pages for a novel to get a point across. That's why a lot of people like the book right now. I get a lot of views saying I like the book because it's short, sweet, to the point. I don't believe in drawing things out. I'm not what's his name, Maxwell. No. I'm not him. I'm right. I'm not doing all that. I want you to
find your group of people.
Exactly. I don't believe. I don't like to read like that either. So again, I know. No.
Oh man.
No, I don't like to read.
I love to read, especially if it's credible.
Unless it's Zane. Shout out to Zane. She's a sex author. I read all of her books. She can write a 500-page book. I'm reading. Right. But when it comes to knowledge and things to learn, I want to be able to read it fast. Quick. Yeah. I don't want to read 1,000. If you got more than 100 pages about marketing or brand, I probably won't pick it up. Yeah. I'm not doing. I don't want to
you don't want to. Yeah.
No.
And so you created your own mobile right here, right?
Yeah.
To be able to and selling it, because you're selling it right now. So I'm sure they're gonna be like, yeah, I gotta check this out. And not only that, but I think this was a great time to drop this, because right now everything is transitioning. Like you said, a lot of businesses have lost. A lot of people have lost their businesses, and people have been transitioning and moving up. And so this right here, because of a lot of PRs or a lot of talent and all, they're looking to figure out who's gonna talk about me, who's gonna put me out there. Yeah, you got the shade room. Yeah, you got all these things like that. But also you need other things, like you said, if you're gonna be doing a tour, to make sure that everybody's talking about the thing that you have going on.
Yeah, so, you need to. I want to encourage people as well. What's that chapter name? Hold on. I gotta look at the chapter. Okay. run your brand like a business. That's another important chapter. With that being said, you have to. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna stop. We got too much. I'm trying to read the book. You need these top 3 things. I got more than top 3. Top 3. When you are a business, please have a business email.
Yes.
I'm not gonna want to spend money with you if you getting free accounts. Gmail is free. Why are you not? If you're not investing money in yourself, how are you expecting somebody to invest money into you?
Exactly. Have
a business email. Have a business phone. So every time I know when my business email pop up or my business phone ring, it's about money.
Exactly.
It's about business. It's about opportunity. I don't have to worry about all that rich rap. Yep. And also, you guys, LLC, your name. I ain't getting the rest of it. But before that, I was probably getting a lot of free work. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I got to the point where I got tired of doing free shit. I'm like, I did enough free stuff.
Right.
I did enough.
Right.
And so once I changed those 3 things, no lie, I dropped the free stuff. People want to do stuff free, drop like 60%.
Right.
And so when people came to my page, it's like, oh, but shit, he got a website.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna
No, you good.
I'm getting no talking. I don't want to say what I got. Like this is a book. Like he got all this. So
don't drop it.
I want to come correct.
Yeah.
So when you run your brand like a business, people, the people that want your free stuff, like, oh, I want to get that. They gonna say, wait, like, oh no, I can't mess with him. But look, I know he's spending money because look at all the stuff he got. They gonna respect you.
Yeah.
And so people respect you. They not gonna accept you with all that free stuff.
Exactly.
So I can't
have to, and see, and for a while, LUM Magazine was actually doing it. Like when
let's say this.
Like when you
start off, you flood the market.
Exactly.
You flood.
I got you.
That's your resume builder.
But see, people get spoiled, man, and I think you can get caught up in that. That'll be insanity. Get out of that loop. Once you've gotten yourself into a certain position and you felt like you that person that you know you got the experience and you know enough, of course, put a price on it. People don't understand the material is expensive. You know, the packaging is expensive. I mean, here today, like, you know, my home is my office, right? I have a workforce printer over here in the corner. I got my scale to send and ship off my own
This
stuff.
costs money to run. And I had at home, I had to show people. I said, let me tell you something. When y'all reach out for free, this is what's going on in my mind. I have a cat at home, and she is very expensive as hell. She like eat. She don't eat that cheap food. Her cat food is like $20 a bag. Okay. I have lights.
Yep.
I have a car note. I have an internet bill. I have my clothes bill, my food bill. So when you reach out to me for free, I'm like, hell no.
Yeah.
And don't apologize for. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This is the book too. This one, you know, you need to start charging. So when I was reaching out to people, I was expecting to do free work because I'm reaching out to you to get off. But when they start reaching out to you, you better say dollar sign. And if they can afford it, don't shortchange yourself. Don't go less than nobody. Stay true to your brand.
Exactly, because who's meant to spend it or who's
gonna spend it on you?
That's who's gonna be for you. Like there's so many people. There's so many people, so many brands.
Go down and tell them too. They give you $5.
Exactly.
They just want to be seen. I don't need. Let me tell you something. I'm at the point where I don't need to be seen on nothing else. And I'm not trying to be cocky.
Yeah.
If you're in Atlanta and you are in media, you heard my name. I might not be the most top person out there, but you heard it right. Or you heard Listing Components. Or you heard of something that I did. So I'm not out here trying to get my name out there. I'm not out here trying to make money and go to the next level.
Exactly.
I've been on a network. Like everything I wanted to do, you guys, and I prayed for, I've been on the radio. I did it.
Yeah, and you continue to do it.
And I continue now. I'm an author now. Like praise. Look, you see that? I did that. Okay, so like, and it's only going up here, and now I'm producing a show for a network. Like, so like, I'm putting all these streams of income. Yeah. So that being said, I just had to drop over like $2,000 for this production for my own production company. And shout out to people who's doing it with me for to make this pilot for this network. Okay, not for YouTube, for a network. Yeah, it's different. And like, so if I'm spending all this money on myself and I believe in myself, I'm not doing. If you know who you are, if I do stuff for free, because you looked out for me. So those people know who they are. But don't expect to come to me and I'm gonna be doing like, oh, because you have these many followers, or oh, because so and so gonna be there. I don't give a rat's ass about who they are, how many followers you got. If you ain't got no check, don't come my way.
Exactly, because they want you to shortchange. And that's crazy, man, because you just spilling all the goodness right
I'm telling y'all, the book is so good. It's just like it's gonna be sauce in your mouth. Everybody gonna want the book
all day. And we here at Eddie Will is just excited on behalf of my team, because again, I am the head honcho in charge, but just on behalf of my team, because they also love to do an interview and make connections and things like that. To be able to be the very first stop.
Yeah. That's why I put up when I posted. I said the very first stop.
The very first stop. And I appreciate that, because I'm definitely going to be taking my time to read this, and I don't even want to rush through it, because I want to take the time to soak in everything that you've talked about in this book, and just being appreciative that I was able to get me a copy. You know what I'm saying? Just in conversation, and also to be able to share with this with other people, because not only just me but my team also needs to know things about this, and we're running into the thing, and it's your time, man. So now you just gotta take off and run with it. Don't wait on anybody. Don't second guess yourself.
No.
Don't doubt yourself, man. But this is where you're supposed to be, and take all of those lessons, even the things that you talked about in your book, and make sure that those are right there by your side as you continue to move forward with this production.
Yes.
I know you can't talk a lot about it,
I can't.
but at least you mentioned it. So now they know you got a little something.
So I feel like I have good ideas. So sometimes I like to be in front of the camera. Sometimes I get behind the camera too. Because honestly, people behind the camera make the most money.
They do.
I'm keeping it real.
They do.
So
I'm
producing this show, and I got okay for certain from other networks to like just let me see it, and I'm going and they gonna see it. So I'm gonna be gone and won't be putting that out there. So with that being said, let me tell y'all something. No shade to these reality shows that's on YouTube, because I do throw little jabs here. It's all fun, but this is what I'm going to say. Ain't no way you got 1 million+ views and you can't afford to pay your people. Everybody, this goes all YouTube series that's on reality. Gay, straight, whoever, I don't care what you are. This is me speaking.
Across the board.
Across the board.
Gotcha.
Everybody want to be Bravo. Everybody want to be Mona Scott. Everybody want to be whatever. And they say they don't pay sometimes. They do, but they pay something. Let me tell you something. When I was on the reality show, and I noticed how much time I was giving, that is psychological.
Yes.
You have to put in stuff to get filmed, and have to get approved, and you have to get all the stuff. That takes time.
Yeah.
So respect your talent time.
Yes.
Cause like I said, I don't care about your 1 million views. I don't care about whatever they're watching. You can't pay me for my services. And that's no shame. That's okay.
That's true though.
But you can't expect to be Bravo and all that. They pay. Bravo has a budget. Bravo has a makeup artist team. So if you're gonna put yourself out there, and I'm saying for people who got these big platforms, you just starting off, that's fine.
It's cool.
But for people who all these, but shame on you for asking people to do free stuff. Shame on you, and I mean that. That's not me being rude. If you think I'm being rude, I don't care. Shame on you for having these many views and this many stuff, and you ain't got no budget. So that means your brand really that good.
Just got the views, but nobody's spending money on it.
Because YouTube only pays so much.
They do, man. They've just changed. And I think that's the same thing with Instagram, and eventually it'll be the same thing with TikTok and all this other stuff. Once they found out that you have found a way to make money from their services, which is what they provide, because it's a social app or whatever it is that you're using, then they try to transition it, because now they're like, okay, well, hold up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with Instagram for a while. The analytics changed,
child, I don't even want to talk about that. My engagement went down so bad. I don't worry about it. I just post it. Yeah, you gonna see, you gonna see it. I don't care. I already worked hard. You go down, you see I ain't back. And also, you guys, stop buying your goddamn followers and your views. Right. You can tell. I look at it. So when I go and look at your likes and I see people from China and I got 0 posts and a picture, I know you brought. So that's in the book too. Stop trying to look the part. Just be you. Right. It took me years to get here. This didn't happen overnight.
Yeah, and manifest. I say
Yes.
B. Simone got it right when she said manifestation, but I think there's an additional.
I'm kind of upset with her.
I think
so. I ain't gonna even.
But I do. But what I want to say is,
I wrote my book. I was upset with that's it's a whole other thing.
This man is crazy, y'all. Look, what I wanted to say was consistency and manifestation. Mm-hmm. You can manifest. Faith without work is
Let's say Tyler Perry. Let's say Tyler Perry.
Well, the reason that I chose B. Simone is because Tyler Perry's huge and B. Simone is huge.
Yeah, she is. I no say she is.
But I like it's little gems that I like about her of how she transitioned and how the collaboration between her mama manager Miss Skittles and how she's working to also give back
and
how it all came about and working together and figuring out multiple ways of income from doing hair.
She's a hustler.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
But I'm just mad that she didn't write that book. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
But you know what? Just like you. In this book here where you talked about the things that Rodney was naive about, right? And even if and I do think that because you're a CEO, you have to have your hands in everything like you mentioned.
Oh, that's true.
There's nothing that should be going across unless I approve of it.
But let me say this is why I can't give her a pass. Because she got on Instagram, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning writing my book. So that's what effed her up with me. Like, whatever. But like I respect her though. B. Simone has went from Instagram to wilding out to selling hair to company. Like she's doing good. But it just because I look, she was even on my show. She was like the second guest on Lips and Cognac. So, but
being a boss also means taking accountability, and also not just because I like you don't mean that I got to be like, root you on even when you're wrong. So if she did know that was happening, then shame on her.
It's shame on her. It's okay. You can come back and be smart. I love you. But I just can't, that you disappointed me. People are disappointing me sometimes. So I don't, but you still doing, you still got money.
Yeah. But it's all about falling and getting back up, man. And like you said, you've been able to transition through this lifestyle and this journey of Rodney Wash and building up Rodney Wash and getting people to know who Rodney Wash is. And Media World, through my eyes, is actually an insert as to how you think business-wise. So, man, this interview is crazy. Make sure y'all put that up a little bit closer so they can see it.
Oh, y'all see it? It's available on Amazon.
So, attention span, and I know we don't want to take up too much more of your guys' time. I just want to say I really do appreciate, again, the efforts that you have put in order to continue to build your brand, to build yourself, to treat yourself with the respect that is needed, to put your foot in the doorway and also take your foot out of the doorway when you realize that there's something that's wrong. So, for everybody who's watching this, let them know how they can continue to support you, how they can follow you, and what they need to do if they wanted to work with you just on another level of work.
And this is in the book as well, you guys. So when I give you my social media name, it's on all of it. It's not I am Rodney Wash 5, 15, 20, 21. No. If you go look on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, if you type in I am Rodney Wash, not Wash, it's Wash, like wash your hands, I will pop up on that platform. That's another type of brand, that's a part of brand.
Exactly.
Honestly, yes. And when you go on my page, on my Instagram page, or on my YouTube page, whatever, my business email is on there and how you can contact me as well. So, I'm available. If you want to reach out, you just need somebody to mentor you or, whatever, I'm here for you. You can take my class as well. It's on Facebook. It's $10.99 per month, or you can pay $80 for the class. It's up to you. And just thank you. Just thank you for having me, and just thank you because we kind of started off around the same time. It's good to see you moving and shaking.
Oh, yeah.
And big up to your magazine. You came a long way.
A long way, yeah. I really have, man. But what inspires me is that I'm able to sit down with other head honcho. I think that's been one of my dreams, is to be able to sit down with other top tier people, and not to say that other people, and also people that are transitioning into their way there too, but to be able to not only be the black person in the room when it comes to media, you know what I'm saying, and then understanding the power that we have and whatever that we put out has
we
power.
have to learn how to support each other.
Exactly. And this was actually one of my ways of wanting to make sure that I support you. Is I know I've seen a lot of different things that you do on social media and things like that, and I may not always be present. You feel me? But whenever I am available and I have the opportunity, then why not utilize my platform? Just like you have a platform to continue to help uplift each other. Because at this time right now, man, with so many crazy things going on, we need that in our community. You know what I'm saying? And that's not just gay, straight, black, white, but just in a community of people that are looking to do the same thing.
It's a media community, content creators. Like, we need to learn how to support each other. Like I told, like, if I know something's going on, I don't mind sharing it. Right. I truly don't, because what's for me, you guys, is for me. And I am a firm believer in my God. So
and
I
don't steal from you just because you have somebody or put somebody else on. If it's an event that I know I can't do, I will share that with somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? But it's so much for everybody. It's so much space.
It's so much space for everybody. You guys, when I tell y'all, I have a lot of good things going on. Just, I will be on a TV screen real soon on the show. So like, and the reason I say all this, just trust the process, believe in yourself, and everything. And if you are in alignment with God, I'm a preacher, I'm speaking what I know. If you are in alignment with God, everything else will fall into place. It might take you 5-6 years, but once it comes, you're gonna be like, damn, I remember I was like this. Like, I don't remember working no more. That's sad. Like, I ain't trying to be fun. Like, I don't remember like getting up, trying to clock in, because I will do what Rodney wants to do. But it's a whole business being an entrepreneur. I ain't gonna lie.
Indeed, you gotta be on top of it. And if you don't have a team, and that'll be a conversation I'm gonna have with y'all later on about just a team in general. But I do just want to say thank you, man, for your time. It's crazy because our conversation can go on and on, but I definitely just want you guys to be able to enjoy this episode of just this exclusive interview with Rodney Wash, and being able to just talk about the things that you want in life. And I think this book was one of his manifestations, if I can say that.
Yes.
That has come to life. So you guys make sure you go and get your copy, whether it's on Kindle.
It's on Kindle and Amazon.
Yeah, or just at the actual paperback. I'm a big person on paperback. I like digital stuff, but it's something about having something that has so much substance to it in my hand. I feel like just touching it, I can be able to absorb everything that I need. And I think media, digital stuff is just taking up so much. So let's bring back paper. I know sometimes it harms the trees and stuff, but just look, make sure y'all get this. Get that book. All right. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys for just tuning in and watching this interview. And again, thank you so much, Rodney, for being on the platform. Again, if you guys want to learn more about everything that we have going on, make sure you guys check out LetUsLiveMagazine.com. There's so many stories and things like that of nature, as well as apparel and merchandise. And until next time, see y'all.